Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Play action. Now it's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Murray going to throw. This is caught. It's Kirk. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 37 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be out right at the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. A gain of 3, second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Allen's throw is complete, and he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Allen to the veteran Sanders for the Buffalo first.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. To throw, it's Allen. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Byron Murphy, the first pick of the 2nd round there defensively.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On 2nd and goal, Allen.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on 2nd down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
This will be play number 8 on the drive. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. That'll be taken in by Beasley. Touchdown, Buffalo. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is a defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Murray now. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked. That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Allen. Here's a diving catch right side. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs there to make the grab. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And, oh, that's one he's going to want back. A poor kick. It heads straight out of bounds. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Off the edge, Jerry Hughes gets the sack. And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Murray trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They'll run on first down with Singletary. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs. On first down, Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it And that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. To the air, Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They run here with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Going deep for Hopkins.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. Bulldozes past him and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Singletary trying the left side. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. A Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Sanders has it over the middle. Touchdown! Josh Allen with a touchdown pass to the veteran Emmanuel Sanders. And the Bills are able to add on to their first half lead.
The catch and the touchdown, they were the end result of a terrific route run by the receiver.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Murray now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. First carry for James Conner. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Murray getting this complete to Conner. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He'll air this one out for Kirk. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Deep for the Cardinals, Christian Kirk. This is taken at the 10. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
At the 26-yard line.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Here's Murray. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man. Complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Cardinals.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen. Fighting Knox there, complete. And he'll be taken down with a first down as they get about 14 out of that one, and we go to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards there, a big one. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
Now, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1, get some oxygen. You fill up your lungs a little bit. And number 2, talk to your guys up front. You need a pass rush to help slow them down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
The intended target there was Gabriel Davis.
But it's going to be 2nd down. Singletary here running out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On the screen, this is Edmonds. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now Murray. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Green. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Levi Wallace with a pick. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So after the INT, it's Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Open space inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 46. He'll give it to Singletary here to start the drive. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Singletary again. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. They'll run on first down. Singletary. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady game.
2nd down at 4. They go right back to Singletary. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Allen now looks to throw. And he finds Beasley complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, listen, when you've got the lead, there's absolutely no sense trying to fit a ball in where you shouldn't. You can see the coaching in his head taking place on that play because he saw he had a receiver in the area. He just put it well over his head out of harm's way.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Here's Allen to throw it. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just be.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carlos Basham. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Going deep for Hopkins. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Well, I think that time he just maybe held on to it a little too long, CD, because after a couple of seconds in this league, you know those defenders are coming.
And how many times do we talk about complementary football? And we usually talk about, does the offense help the defense? Does the defense help the offense? I think in this case, does the quarterback help out his offensive line? You only have a certain amount of time to get rid of the football. They can only do so much. On this play, he took him to the limits.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are right now
all right,
ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game.
I'm ready to take out my frustration on you.
So tough because we always
I smacked him the first game, and then he smacked me the second.
Working well together, but every now and then, partner, you need that one
It's ridiculous. Like, I mean, smacked. Like, both of us won by over 20. It wasn't even close. The first game I threw 7 touchdowns and like 2 picks. Then the next time I threw like 2 touchdowns and 6 picks. It was like, what? Nothing different either. I don't know.
He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer.
How are you liking your Bills, Joey? Yeah. I love these Chargers, man. I really do. It's crazy.
That's complete to Edmonds, his running back.
We get some AFC battles this year.
This defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Does it ever? My second game of the year is Drew. I think anyway. That's true. I think. I just looked online, like the real NFL schedule. I'm assuming that's the same. Yeah. Yeah, I got football team, which I guess right now is TC for now. Imagine start with Ryan Drew. I hope not.
Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Play action. Now it's Murray. It's caught right side by Daniels.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it nice easy pitch and catch.
Well, he might leave the league then. I wouldn't want to play against them.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
How's he?
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Okay. How's his user linebacker?
Well, he had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been
I find it tough.
And here's another example on that last play.
Yeah. Like, I am getting a few picks with Murray, but like, my God, it's hard. You can't.
In this 3rd quarter, as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Yeah. You just can't stray that far, which is what's frustrating.
They're going for it. It's Murray.
You can't leave. Last Madden, you could chase wide receivers right to the sideline.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
Herbert to Allen. How many times have you saw that slim?
The offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. So a moment to
Herbert to Allen's going to happen a lot.
4th down conversion.
Oh my
This
goodness.
is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I'm excited to get going again.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right.
Again, it's counter. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Did you know I was running that?
3rd down.
No, but I run out of that play a lot, that's all.
Touchdown,
Like, I'd say 90% of my plays out of that formation I'm running. I didn't know if you knew that.
And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
I'm probably throwing to Keenan Allen here.
Extra point good by Prater. And that'll cut the lead.
Actually not, I have a touchdown. That's annoying.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
I missed. Fuck's sakes. Get in.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Nervous.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Yeah, you just get used to it. I mean, I missed a 54-yarder, but like I should make that.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll get this out wide to Singletary. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a third down.
That's a nice job.
He actually ran that.
Make sure everyone was
oh my God, what a joke.
Ordinarily, you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Oh, he's going to go deep for Beasley. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way home for a bounce touchdown. So there's the big arm of Josh Allen on display.
How's Timber? He's Cardinals, right? Yeah. He wanted to play me, but I was playing. Cool.
I think they caught the defense flat-footed as a result because they decided they were going to take a shot right there, and it ended up being a big play.
And the final number on that throw, boy, it traveled an even 69 yards. After the touchdown,
no, sir.
To kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
So we got Joey, Eric, Tommy, and who? Jeez. Oof.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be going to do that.
That's going to be tough.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
He definitely wasn't last Madden.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Here's Murray. And Murray in trouble here.
Honestly, it's how much you play, I find. Like, if you play a lot, you're going to be good.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback.
Right, like you're not going to win games playing that little. Did he? No way. Wow. Lance with the Seahawks is going to be scary, I think.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Murray a give. This is Connor. It's a 6-yard.
Do you have a good user? Is Matt Milano your? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, obviously.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
Murray now to throw.
I like having Kenneth Murray. He should be good.
The Pro Bowler
young.
Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Throwing now is Murray.
Just put that middle linebacker.
Touchdown.
Really?
It's complete.
That's cool.
Christian Kirk, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
Yeah.
And the Cardinals get a bit closer.
Showtime, partner. What a great one-handed catch. How much of that was him? How much of that were the gloves?
I find the corner routes are really solid this year. I mean, they were last year, too. Yeah. Like, Keenan Allen will cook every safety.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
How does he have abilities? Oh, my God. Allen just got absolutely annihilated.
It's ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts on the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're
I didn't think Cole Beasley was that good.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is
It's
thinking
good for you to have an ability.
Did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused? Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Bills
what a fucking joke.
5 out of 9 thus
Nobody
far.
can tackle.
They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I throw so many pick sixes.
They're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On 1st down, Allen. And that's complete to Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I suppose. As long as you don't turn the ball over or something.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 22.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them.
This is miserable. I can't even see what my people's...
controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have...
What are you doing here?
They'll look to run with Singletary. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills will extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Hi, Coco.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I hate not being able to see my people's routes.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now this one complete downfield on the left side and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a 1st down. Here's Murray. And my goodness, another interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Handoff on the option to Singletary. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Oh, nope, never had a chance. Well to the right, no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line able to keep
that's a little better.
Keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray, he's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And now here's another interception. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to let it go deep. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Wait a second, they declined the penalty?
I'm as puzzled as you are.
I knew that was the play action.
You lose possession of the ball.
Just from us playing.
Penalty that would give you possession back. Let's make this simple.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jerry Hughes able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's ridiculous.
One final try. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job